Previously on Balls.
Peter, good on?
Hey, Divi. How you doing this evening?
Hey, my bro, man. Even the bad times are good. How are you?
Divi's catchphrase. All good, all good. And no point in complaining. Life is great. And how's things? Are you at home at the moment?
Yeah, man. Life is a song, man. We don't always know the words, but we can hum the tune.
Yeah, yes, beautiful. Salute.
All right. I hope you're not interrupting your dinner or anything. Just thought it'd be nice to catch up with a quick chat about things rugby. Which
you will never interrupt my dinner because I'm not working. There's nothing to eat.
No, it can't be that. Your new job where you're coaching there, I hear they're paying you quite well.
Yeah, man. That UWC is at this moment. It's more than a coaching job, I think. But we're trying to get all the loose ends together, and I'm enjoying it. Definitely enjoying it.
Awesome stuff. Just very quickly, just up there, how's the book going there?
The book is not going bad. I think the book is actually doing very, very good. Because people do. I think it's because of you guys who actually gave us that kind of exposure. The book is really doing good, and I'm very happy with it.
Awesome stuff, and it's still available right now. If anyone hasn't got it, right?
Well, it will be available still for a long time.
Absolutely. All right, we're back in the Castle Lager Championship again after a break the week and the Argentina game. Gee, Div, a lot of people have been chatting about, just how shocked they were about that draw. We don't want to assume. Obviously, you would have watched the game. What were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, we didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it a lot because of what we are all about. Talking about us, and we're talking about the South African rugby. South African rugby is always leaders, and we wanted people to follow us. And it's just such a pity to see that we are so far behind. If I can just say the least, is that the game were kicking, and then people began to defend quite well, and then we had to. It was an attack, and then we kicked quite well, and then we had to defend quite well, then we had to kick, and afterwards it was counter-attack. Now it's defense structures, and we just have to break down the structures, and at this moment we still at kicking, and that is actually a few years back. So yeah, I think we're actually trailing the game and not leading it.
Is it a matter of world rugby cycles? Or we, as often said, the All Blacks are at a point on their cycle. The Springboks are now sort of building up from the bottom of their cycle again. Do you think that has got a big part to play with it, or that there might be a cause for concern with the games that are coming up?
I think it's a cause of concern. I think we didn't grow with the game. We actually got it a bit right last year when we went to the World Cup. And we played in the quarterfinal. We just got it, not actually 100% right, but we were almost there in getting the game to where it is now. But then we went back to the very successful 2008, 2007, 2009. We went back to kicking only now, and people are waiting for us at that point. They know that what we're going to do with the ball. We became very predictable again, and I think it's a pity for us because we were actually at that point where we could become leaders again.
Now, with just 2 weeks between a test like that and and a game against obviously what is supposed to be stronger opposition, although they've been struggling a bit as well, and that's Australia. You've been in a position where you've got to try and turn around maybe a result where things just didn't go the way you wanted them to do. Is 2 weeks enough to be able to expect the guys suddenly just to click into gear, change a game plan, try and look at a new way, and then get it going?
Darren, you know what? But we can either go down or we can go up with upwards curve. At this moment, I'm just a bit worried that we are going the Australia way, where we chopped and changed, and the one thing that we could have or should have changed was the way we play and where we should be. Because whoever you bring in, if they're going to do the same stuff, it's not going to work. It's going to be the same results all the time. And I'm a bit worried, especially when you look at a guy like Huizen. What a great talent. But yeah, we're happy that we're not a great talent too. And I just don't hope, and I pray for the sake of the little boy, that we aren't going the same way now. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. But then again, Test rugby on the day, anybody can win the game on the day if the ball bounces in your favor. But if we're gonna play the way we play, we're gonna rely more on bouncing of the ball than we're gonna rely on how we control the game.
Div, I see Heineken Meyer has labelled the Boks as underdogs going into the Australia Test. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. The way we are doing now, we are the underdogs. We do have a chance now to go change. As I said, on the day, a lot of things can happen. But we will win one and we will lose again. And I want us to become where we know 80% that we're going to win all our games that we play, And at this moment, it doesn't look like it.
Well, the positive side of the game coming up against Australia, Div, is that there's no Bryce Lawrence and no Pocock.
Yes.
Wouldn't you have dreamed of having that scenario the last time you played them?
Yeah, but then again, our balance of our team is also not that good, because we don't have somebody who can slow their ball down in our midst, in our fold. And we don't have somebody who can actually instill that fear in them, not trying to steal our ball, because we don't have, and that's what I think where we went wrong. If you can just go back in time, 2010, where we had that bad run that I don't want to talk about. It was a great time in my life, and there's so much lessons in that time. That not your best players become Springboks. It's your best team that should be the Springboks, And at this moment, I don't think that we feeling the best team, and I just don't hope that will come back to bite us,
All right. Well, some very, very interesting thoughts there from the former coach, Peter de Villiers. Peter, all the best. Lovely to catch up with you, and it's always nice to chat to you. Simon's has got a final one there.
Very quickly, Div, a prediction for Saturday?
Well, it won't be a runaway game. If we do have a bad start, I think it's going to be a hell of a long day for us because the catch-up will be too big. But if we do have a bad start, I don't think we're a bad team. You don't get a bad Springbok side at all. So then it's going to be a great game to watch for both sides,
All right, awesome. Div, we appreciate your time. Thanks for chatting to us this evening,
Coach.
on Balls Radio, and we look forward to chatting to you sometime again. Have a good evening.
Cheers, Coach.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man, yeah, boss.
Bye, Villiers.
Bye.
Bye-bye. There we go. Peter de Villiers joining us on Balls Radio today.
2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mondays to Fridays live on balls.co.za. Balls.co.za.